The old piano in the corner of the dilapidated house stood like a sentinel, its keys yellowed by time and silence. No one in the small town of Ravens Hollow dared approach the estate, claiming it was cursed. But Sarah, newly arrived and ever skeptical, dismissed the tales as mere superstition. She was determined to explore the house, her curiosity piqued by whispers of its mysterious owner who vanished decades ago. Armed with a flashlight and her notebook, Sarah pushed open the creaking front door. The air inside was stale, carrying the faint scent of decay. Her footsteps echoed as she walked through the grand hall, marveling at the once opulent decor now overtaken by cobwebs and dust. At the heart of the living room, the piano loomed. Its presence was magnetic, commanding her attention. She approached cautiously, her fingers brushing its surface. The wood felt cold, unnaturally so. "Just a story," she whispered to herself, sitting down on the worn bench. Her fingers hovered above the keys, hesitant. Finally, she pressed one. A single eerie note rang out, reverberating in the silence. To her surprise, the sound was rich and clear, as if the instrument had been freshly tuned. She played another note, then another, forming a simple melody. The room seemed to darken, the shadows elongating. The air grew heavy, pressing against her chest. Suddenly, the melody shifted on its own, her fingers moving without her control. The tune turned dissonant, sinister, and a chilling whisper echoed in her ears. "Why did you wake me?" Sarah froze, her pulse hammering. She tried to pull her hands away, but they were glued to the keys, moving in a frenzy. The piano emitted a cacophony of jarring chords that made her ears ring. The shadows coalesced into a humanoid form near the piano, its face obscured, but its presence was suffocating. "Stop!" she screamed, but the figure only tilted its head. "You sought the truth," it rasped, its voice hollow. "Now, you will join the melody." The room spun, and her vision blurred. Her screams were drowned out by the relentless, haunting music. Then, silence. When the townspeople finally worked up the courage to enter the house weeks later, they found the piano pristine, as if untouched. But now, among its keys, they noticed a new addition. A single, blood-red key that pulsed faintly, as though alive. And when the wind howled through the hollow, some swore they could hear Sarah's muffled cries woven into the haunting melody that played on its own.